Hello everyone. Today experiment 3 is related to the serial communication using microcontroller Tiva C EK-123GXL. So I'm using that microcontroller. So what I will do in this experiment, so I have to perform these tasks. So first of all, I have to modify the software functions which is included in the project. So there are two functions, convert to Fahrenheit and print temperatures. Print means print temps. So basically I have to modify these two functions and print the temperature value in Fahrenheit as well as in Celsius. So this is my first task, and another task, my program should listen for incoming character. If anyone is transmitted character F using UART interface, so it should print the temperature in Fahrenheit. If the transmitted character is a C, so it shows the temperature in Celsius. So I have to demonstrate this thing in the video. Another thing is that I have to toggle the green LED. So based on my sending character or transmitted character G, so the green LED will toggle. So I have to demonstrate this part as well in my video. Okay, and I will show you the code how it works. So if I just open my code, so here is my code. These are the header files which are related to the ADC, GPIO, UART interface. And here are my two functions. So the first function is convert to Fahrenheit. So if I just go toward this function, so what this function do? It takes an argument of temp C, which is unsigned 32-bit, and take as an input as an argument, and to convert into the Fahrenheit, so I just have to multiply with 9 and divide by 5, and then the whole computation add with the 32. So in this way we will calculate the temperature in Fahrenheit. So once this line of code is executed, so the temperature in Fahrenheit will available, and it will return by this function. So this function will return the temperature in Fahrenheit. Now, if I just find this function, so here I got the temperature in Celsius. Now I need to modify the current convert to Fahrenheit function in order to convert this temperature in Celsius to Fahrenheit. So I'm just giving the temperature in Celsius as an argument to this function, and it will convert that temperature to Fahrenheit and store in a temp if unsigned 32-bit variable. Now I have to print out these two temperature using UART interface on terminal. So I have to provide this Fahrenheit temperature in Fahrenheit as an argument to the print temp function as well as the temperature value in Celsius. So what will happen if I go towards this function? So I just print out the display function command for the user. If user want to check temperature in Celsius, so you have to transmit character C. In order to check temperature in Fahrenheit, you have to press F. In order to toggle the green LED, you have to press G. So enter your choice. So first of all, whenever this function is executed, so you guys have the command functions or menu. So you have to press any of the character you want. So what I did, I'm using this UART interface. Using this, I'm just sending the character, and it is connected at 9600 baud rate. Okay, so what I did, so I'm just getting that character that will be sent from this interface. So once I send that character, so I am storing that character into this character variable because it is also a 8-bit wide. Once I read back the character, so I have these conditions. So it will match with the corresponding character and up, and based on that it will execute that function. So when I read back the input character, so it will check this condition. If the user press the character F, so the UART print statement will print out the temperature in Fahrenheit. If it is not F, if it is C, so it will print out the temperature in Celsius. If it is not FC and if it is G, so it will execute this function. Now what does this function did? So if I just go towards this function, it just read back the pin GPIO pin 3 and read the status of the green LED. So I am just read back the status of the green LED. If it is 1, so I turn off the green LED, and if it is on, like if it is 0, it is not turn on, so I turn on the green LED. So this is basically I did in this function. And here it is a initialization or enable the port F. So this is the function just I call in the main. So if I check the main function, first of all, I just initialize the GPIO port F in order to use the LED. These functions are related to the UART interface, these one. And this part is then related to the initialization of ADC and getting the temperature value in Celsius. So I'm getting the temperature value from the ADC. And then I converted temperature in Celsius to the Fahrenheit and provide as an argument to the print temp function. And then I have these command menu interface. So if our user press C, F or G, so it will execute accordingly that condition. Okay, so let me just build this code and debug it. So this code is debug. Yeah, it is debugged successfully. So now I just add the breakpoint at the function print temp, because here had the user to enter the character or transmit the character using UART interface. So I just add the breakpoint here. So I just resume the code. So it will execute it till this point and stop. Okay, now I have to step into this function. To step into, you have to press F5 or directly press this. So it will go out inside the print temp function, and then I will move towards the other line of code. So when I just execute this line of code, so it will print out the command value on that terminal. Yeah, so this is the command value, and these are the serial print statements that is executed because we have print out here. It is lab 3 related to the UART and C program. So we have a command value, and if I just execute all of them, temperature in Celsius, temperature in Fahrenheit, toggle the LED, enter your choice. Now, if I just execute this input character UART get step line of code, so it will wait till the character is received from the UART. So if I just execute this command, so it will inside the waiting loop. Now here is the command menu. C, show temperature in Celsius, show temperature in Fahrenheit, and toggle the green LED. So enter your choice. So let's say I'm pressing C. So if I just press C, so you guys will see that the character C is received inside the input character, and then all of these conditions will be checked. So if I just go to another line of code, so the character is not F, so that's why it skipped this condition. Now it will check this condition. As the character C is condition is met, so it will execute this command. So it will print the temperature in Celsius. So let me check. Yeah, temperature in Celsius 17 degree. Now again, I will resume the code. So it will again stuck inside the print statement. Yeah, this one. Now again, I will step inside this function and wait for the character to send from the user side. So I will just execute these line of codes. Yeah, now it will wait for the character. So let's say I am sending now F. So if I just press F, so the character F will be received inside the input character. And then if I just execute these command of line couple of code, so the temperature will be printed in Fahrenheit. Let me just check it. Yeah, in 66 Fahrenheit. Okay. Now again, I just step into the function, and now I have to toggle the LED. So for toggle the LED, I will just execute the command, but I will show you the hardware that how it will toggle. So I will add that part in my video recording as well. So let's say I'm just I'm getting the input character. Let me just go toward that line. Don't know, it is much stuck. Okay, so it is executed because I pressed multiple time. So let's say G. So if I just send G, so I will get the character inside this input character G. And when I just executed this line of code, so it will go towards the input character G. Yeah, this one. And it will execute this function. And this function is basically toggle the LED. So just if I just run this function, so my green LED toggle on. And again, if I just executed or send back the command, that is the green LED toggle. So if I just press again character G, so the my green LED will be turned off. So I will show you this in my video. Okay. So this is the code, and this is how my experiment works. Okay, so as I show you the entire functionality of my code, now I will show you just the green LED toggle part. So if I just step into the this function and execute these line of codes, yeah, so now it is waiting for a character. So let's say I have to toggle the green LED. So if I just press the character G, so now the input character is G here. Just check the character is G inside the input character. Now I will execute these line of codes. So now this condition is true. So if I just execute this, so it goes towards this function. So if I just execute this line of code, so this function will be executed and the green LED will be toggled. So now the LED is turned off. So if I just execute this line of code, so the green LED is turned on. Okay, again if I just run again the similar code and press again the green LED, so the green LED will be turned off. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a character to see using interface, UART interface. Yeah, now it is waiting for a character. Now here I have to type my command or character. The green LED is turned on. So if I just press character G, so it is executed, and now I received the character G here. So if I just run again this line of codes, So this condition is true and it will execute this command. So if I just execute this line of code, yeah, it is executed, so the LED is turned off. Okay, so by pressing character G, the green LED is toggling on. So this is the demonstration of this experiment.